are high school entrepreneurship projects. Entering the age of AI collaboration, LaunchX launches StartupBay. Recently, the well-known youth entrepreneurship program, LaunchX, introduced a brand new startup incubation platform for high school students called StartupBay. IT's mission is simple: to help young entrepreneurs move more quickly from an idea to real-world execution. So why should this matter to students preparing for college applications, especially those interested in business, entrepreneurship, or AI? Because it reflects a major shift happening in entrepreneurship education. Entrepreneurship is no longer just about competing in business plan competitions. It is increasingly about developing the ability to continuously test, learn, and iterate. In the past, many high school students working on startup projects ran into the same problems. First, they didn't know whether their idea actually had a market. Second, they didn't know how to build a viable business model. Third, team collaboration was often inefficient. And fourth, it was difficult to get meaningful feedback from experienced professionals. StartupBay was designed specifically to address these challenges. One of its most important features is startup validation. In simple terms, once you have an idea, you are no longer limited to creating a PowerPoint presentation. Students can use the platform to validate market demand, identify customer needs, analyze revenue models, and even begin tracking financials, including costs and business assumptions. This is incredibly important because colleges increasingly care less about whether you have an idea and more about whether you've actually tried to understand a real-world problem and test your proposed solution. That is why many of today's strongest student entrepreneurship projects are no longer just business plan competitions. They involve actual prototypes, user growth, customer feedback, and measurable results. The second major feature is real-time collaboration. StartupBay allows co-founders to work together online in real time, and that is remarkably similar to how real startup companies operate. One person might focus on product development, another handles marketing, someone else leads technology, another manages operations. One of the biggest problems with many student projects is that everything depends on a single person, but the strongest entrepreneurship projects are often built by highly effective teams. And increasingly, colleges are looking for students who can organize, lead, and collaborate with others. The third feature may be the most valuable of all: direct mentor feedback. Many student entrepreneurs aren't lacking effort. They're lacking access to experienced people who can provide guidance. StartupBay allows students to invite mentors directly into their projects. Mentors can review business models, product designs, customer strategies, and overall execution while providing real feedback. This closely resembles the model used by startup incubators and accelerators in Silicon Valley. In other words, StartupBay isn't simply another learning platform. It is attempting to simulate a real entrepreneurial ecosystem. AI tools, product validation, cross-functional teams, real user feedback. These are rapidly becoming the defining characteristics of the next generation of student entrepreneurship projects. And StartupBay is a platform built around exactly that trend. We've put together a detailed guide to StartupBay and how students can use it to build stronger entrepreneurship projects. Comment Startup Incubator below, and our team will send it to you.